Hello, everyone. A warm welcome to TGIF for another episode to get you some latest in tech. We are all using large language models. Models are pre trained, and more or less all of our use cases get solved with the help of these pre trained models. But what if I have a very niche use case with respect to my domain and I want to customize the model according to that, right? So I have multiple such techniques to be able to make the model work to the likes of me. One approach is definitely fine tuning, but are there other issues that are there around? So, to explore this, I have Nandini with me, who is the principal product manager from Azure AI Foundry, who actually works on the ground with customers in fine tuning or training their models. And today, we're going to discuss a new technique which is called DPO. Warm welcome, Nandini.
Thank you so much, Divya, for having me here. Pleasure.
So, tell us more about what DPO is all about, Nandini. I know you're working with a lot of customers to customize these models for them and make it work for the way they want. We have played around a little bit with respect to fine tuning, but what is DPO? How does it work?
Okay. So model customization typically are a set of techniques where you make the model feel like yours and not a run-on-the-mill model. So DPO is a technique where you improve the tone, the style of response of the model. So you improve your alignment technique of the model. 1 year back, this research paper was published, and within the next 11 months, it's productized and is available on Azure AI Foundry for masses to use.
Wonderful.
Because we would be making everybody try out the new technique and then get them benefit out of it. The alignment is also important because this is computationally far more effective. It uses much lesser resources than what would have happened in the traditional alignment models, where you have to get human feedback and then you have to do two steps of RM and PPO to do a complete RLHF, and now it's all of that baked into just one single process, which is just easier to scale, simple to use for the masses to try out multiple experimentations on it.
Wonderful. So that makes it a model customization journey much more easier for users.
Absolutely.
So how do I do this on Azure? Can I do this on Azure platform today, and how do I do this?
Yes, it is public preview launched. So on GPT-4o, each of us can go ahead and try it with your Azure subscription ID. Why I'm calling it out as public preview use is because then you do not have to wait for the stability of the models. The models are already stable out in the DPO platform. The only thing which you teams would have to check out is the data sets the way you would want to format it. So DPO fundamentally relies on, as I said, tone of the response. So you give the context, you give what is preferred output, and you give a less preferred output.
Okay.
So that the model understands the subtle differences between a black and a gray than just calling it black and white. Black and white was very easy for the model to do.
Yeah.
This will understand the tonalities, alignment, saying this is not good for my culture, but this is good.
Sure.
And things like that, if you prepare your data set, you can just get started with it right now on Azure AI Foundry.
Wonderful. So this will bring in more nuanced and personalized approaches of fine tuning.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sure. So can we have a quick demo on this, Nandini?
Sure. I started. This is where I am. I am on the Azure AI Foundry portal. You have the left pane here. And enter through your own subscription ID and then just begin the fine-tuning the model process. Today, DPO is available on GPT-4o, and hence I'm just demonstrating you the GPT-4o model for direct preference optimization. As you see here, this is what I selected as method of customization.
Sure.
On a click, I go next. I can have data which is stored on my connected source, or I can just go ahead and upload a file. Here, I'll just show you the upload file. I have a file. I'll just go ahead and upload it. You can also preview the data to see how it looks.
Okay.
When you go for it. When we run an uploading of data, what happens is the model safety checks get applied. And that's exactly why you rely on Azure AI Foundry, because we will have training data safety checks. You do not want to break the model, put in harmful content. RAI is extremely critical for us. So there are a lot of these pre-processing checks which happen as you speak through. And then when you go in, you will have to just go and pick it up in terms of validation data, task parameters, and review. Let me take out a simple data set here as well. This is through. The 73 MB file got uploaded. I can pick a validation data. For just sake of the demo, I'm not picking up anything.
Sure.
You can leave the task parameters as is, or you can choose your custom parameters. We recommend default to begin with because the defaults are very clearly laid out based on what our experience is, which will give you easy, good results. Beta is an additional hyperparameter which has got added to make sure your alignment is better.
Okay.
You just go ahead and you submit your job. That's it. The job gets triggered. Depending on the size of the data, it will take about 2 to 3 hours for your job to get done.
Okay.
I have an already submitted job which is completed. I can go ahead and deploy that
Okay.
on my cycle. Once you deploy the model, I can go ahead and start inferencing it exactly like how would I do for any other model.
Great. I think the ease with which you use the Azure platform completely trained or fine tuned the model with respect to your preferences and got it working in just a matter of a few minutes to a few hours depending on the data set that you have given, and you have a custom variant of the model that's available to you on the Azure infrastructure. So I think it is very seamless for users to use. I recollect you having a blog of yours, so we'll share that to the users.
Absolutely.
They can use that as a ready reference reckoner for them to get started on this journey.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Nandini. This was awesome. The demo really helps us understand the power of a DPO optimization or DPO training of these models on Azure infrastructure. So the blog link will be posted to you, and you can take a look. So enjoy watching TGIF. Next time we'll be here with more fine tuning techniques that will help you improve the accuracy of your models. Until then, see you.